What's going on, everyone? In this video I want to talk about HTTP request smuggling. This can be quite a complex thing to understand. It took me a while to understand it to begin with, but it's actually quite simple once you understand it properly. So HTTP request smuggling essentially is vulnerable when the front end and back end web server can't agree on what's being sent by the user. So the front end web server might be sent a HTTP request, and the backend web server might split those requests because the content length header and the transfer encoding header are not equal in both requests. And you'll see what I mean by that in this demo. So I'm using the Web Security Academy demo here with Burp Suite, and what the aim of this lab is to gain access to another user's session cookie. So another user using this web application session cookie. So to do that, we need to find somewhere we can write to the web application to post that data to, and you'll see why you need to do that in a minute. This is a blog, so typically you have a leave comment section. So if I just go ahead and leave a comment here, and I want to intercept this and send it to repeater, so we can play with it in a minute. Firstly, you'll see that I've made the comment. If we go to repeater, this is the post request to make that comment. So Burp and the web application have some headers here that we don't actually need, so we'll just go ahead and remove that. We'll remove the accept and user agent, and that is a good base. So to do the HTTP request smuggling attack, we need to kind of embed this post request within another post request. So we can go ahead and just copy that line, send the post request just to the home page. Doesn't really matter where it's being sent to because this is the part we're interested in. We want to take out the host header here and put that in the first request. We want to have the content type the same, and we want to use chunked encoding, which I've got in another file, so just copy and paste. And when you use chunked encoding, that essentially means the HTTP web server is going to look for multiple HTTP requests coming in. So to kind of determine what HTTP request is coming next, or it needs another one, you can use the 0 character to say that's the end of the first chunked HTTP request. So then the next request coming in will be this. So as I said, you need to find somewhere that will be writable, and this comment section was going to be that. So this comment parameter here is going to be that writable section for us. So if we go ahead and just copy that and paste it at the end of the file here, and I'm just going to put some X's here, so once it's here we'll know which is the right request. We then need to change the content length, because this is the important part. So I'm going to put this as 900. So what's going to happen here is the request is going to be sent. The web server is going to see this first request as chunked. It's then going to process that, but then it's going to also process your second request here. And what's actually going to happen is the next user that uses the website, their HTTP request is going to be appended to this comment section, because the web server thinks that their request should be appended to ours because we've not like closed the connection kind of thing, and that's why it's vulnerable. So if I go ahead and send that, we get a protocol error, and that is because I've made a mistake and not put HTTP here. So if we go ahead and send that, we get a 200. Sorry about that. If I then refresh the website, you'll see in the comments section now, sometimes it takes a couple of goes to do this because obviously you need to kind of match when another user is using the website. Okay, so that doesn't seem to work. So maybe the content length is a bit too much. So if we go 800 here and send that instead, there we go. We can now see that quite clearly here we've received our X's, which we've put here, and also some other web request here, where we can see there's a secret cookie from the victim, so we know it's the right thing, and we can see a session token here, but we know that's not actually correct because a session token isn't that small. So we need to up the session, up the content length a little bit more to try and get some more information back there. So 810 wasn't correct either. Let's go with 808. .802. Okay, so 802 seems to have worked. So we'll just grab that session token, which is what the victim user has obviously tried to send. And then we need to try and log in as that user to solve this lab. So we can do that just simply by going to my account and just logging in as some other user. So just put in some test data there, log in, and change the session token to that of the one we've just stolen, forward it, refresh, and we've solved the lab. So as you can see there, what we've done is we've tricked the backend web server into gaining back another victim user's HTTP request in the blog post from using that comment parameter. So we've gained the user session here within what our comment was. Hope that all makes sense. It's a bit confusing, but I think that was explained fairly well. Hope you do too. Thanks for watching, guys. That's HTTP Request Smuggling.